No, it's part 7. Thank you. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, we are gonna get started. Apologies. Hello, everybody. I hope you are all doing well today. So it has certainly been a while, especially given the fact that when when we were last doing Pokemon Violet, um, we just we were fresh off of the Switch 2 Direct. Obviously, some time has passed since then. In fact, today is when the Switch 2 is out and about. You know, people have gotten it. Presumably with Mario Kart World. And it seems like it's been going well so far for the most part. There were a few cases of people needing to return it, but not necessarily through the fault of Nintendo. Apparently, one of the GameStop locations weren't being a little too careful with how they handled receipts. They were stapling them to the box, and apparently the box isn't that thick, unfortunately, so the stapler kind of created puncture marks in the screen. So, I mean, I in a way, I guess it's Nintendo's fault because, yeah, you should have made your boxes a bit more sturdier, but, kind of is what it is as far as that goes. So, so as far as where we left off, um, I was still kind of training a bit. As far as the next match for the Blueberry Elite Four, we're almost done, but I'm not sure if I decided either near the end of the stream or in the case of, say, maybe just not too long after I finished. But I was actually thinking of finishing the training for all of these guys, because it might also help me with the next elite member of the Blueberry Elite Four. So that way we could do another 2 in 1 go sort of deal, and then we can start preparing for endgame a little bit. Um, so so we're gonna hop right to it. Um, cause yeah, it's like I tell you, like I was actually on a relatively good stride. Like first half of April, and then the second half of April just got so nuts with like freelance work. It took me like the whole. It literally took me like the whole month. Not well, not so much the whole month, but like the whole first half of um the whole first half of of May to just try to get things back on track, and then things got a little crazy again. um Things got a little crazy again, leading up to Combo Breaker, because I was helping out with the Extra Life booth and Combo Breaker again, like I did last year. Um, so, you know, and I barely managed to get in the discussion stream with my best friend Phil regarding the the direct for the Switch 2 and kind of like all the news that kind of came afterwards. So, I did that. I did all the stuff at Combo Breaker, which again was a very successful event. We surpassed the amount raised that we did last year. And I also surpassed my goal as well as the amount I raised last year. So that was certainly an exciting time. But then an unfortunate thing kind of happened. I came back with the dreaded con crud. So, unfortunately, that put me kind of, I wouldn't say out of commission, because I think I was really like out of commission for like one day, maybe a couple half days here and there, because I still worked on stuff. But it. Man, I'm losing my train of thought here. But yeah, it's just like it still took me a week for all of that to work itself out, and I'd say I'm pretty much like 95% better now. Like every now and then I get a little bit of a cough and I have a little bit have to like blow my nose and all that stuff. But of course, when it got bad, it got pretty bad. Like the Saturday that I left a little bit earlier so I can go out with my girlfriend to see the movies. I just had this like really bad sore throat. And then, right after like, Sunday with the convention, then I got this like really bad head cold. And then it just kind of snowballed a little bit from there. So yeah, I mean, because yeah, I mean, there were a couple days this week that I really wanted to stream, but just couldn't really make it happen. So I'm glad that I was able to set aside today to just do it. Especially since now I'm mostly recovered. I really just really wanted to get this, over and done with. So, hi, thanks for joining. Uh, let's see. Oh yeah, funny enough, this game actually runs better on the Switch too. Who would have thunk it? I'm not sure if it's just, better performance. I hope that, a lot of the glitchiness and stuff is out, you know, at least on the Switch too. But man, this really goes to show that they should have just waited. I actually heard a rumor that, this was originally supposed to go out on the Switch too. Um, but Switch 2 got delayed, but then Pokemon Company is like, you know what, we already set aside the merchandise, we already got plans for the show. We can't delay this. And of course, I mean, that might not be the case, but I almost kind of really, yeah, it's like the Mandela effect's kind of happening where I kind of want to believe that it's the case. But it probably is it's like either way, it kind of doesn't really justify, Scarlet and Violet getting such a rush job. I mean, I still really enjoyed it, but you're almost to 100 subs on YouTube. That's pretty cool. I'm almost at 250 myself. I know. I don't do enough with this channel. That's probably why I'm still there. Alright. Taking me a year and a half just to get this particular playthrough done. No, I know you said 100. I know this happened a lot during the last couple grinding sessions too, where there was not a Chansey in sight, and I just spent a lot of time just driving around all over the dang place. It's like the amount of time that I would take to find a Chansey or a Blissey. It's like I might as well just, actually fight any random old Pokemon. But yeah, I'm not gonna be likely to get a Switch 2 anytime soon. I don't have the money for it, and even if I did have the money for it, uh, it's early console launch. Pre-orders are already full. Some cases people are actually getting their pre-orders canceled. You know, everybody is getting it all out. Everybody's getting it all at once. I was extremely lucky when I got my Switch. uh you know Close to when it was released. I got really lucky there, because yeah, those were flying off the shelves too. So yeah. uh hmm I know there's the BBQ sort of deal. Okay, you know what? We're not really making a whole lot of progress here. I don't want to repeat the same mistake as the other two streams. So, we need to actually start fighting some Pokemon. I don't necessarily need to do that, but it might be might be helpful. Alright. It's hovering in the air. Alright. Actually, I mean, we kind of need a poison type, so Toxapoke will probably be the next. Let's see. So yeah, if you do hear me coughing quite a bit, that is still a little bit of the leftover cough. Alrighty. I think I got a Hitmontop already. Okay, I can't climb that one, probably because that's the edge of the world. Oh, there's a TM here. Oh, hey, Excadrill. I was gonna say, did I go around in a circle? I hope I didn't. I don't want to fight you with my Metagross, though. Ow. Ah, come on. Hey. Fine, I'll freeze you. Okie dokie. Also gonna take this opportunity to heal a couple of my Pokemon, because, they are a little worse for wear. Okay, I was gonna say, hopefully this goes a little bit better. Hopefully the stream isn't coming up too choppy. That would kind of suck. Might have been a little too involved, so... I mean, yeah, it's like it's been a while since I kind of reliably did this, and I don't think I have the. I don't think I have the plugin that I used to do before the Stray Battle events one. So, um, and it's like the bitrate test also kind of fumbles a little bit too, because I got to make sure that I got to make sure that I don't have the multi-stream on for that. No, I don't want to. I don't. I want to go in my bag. See, now I'm like really distracted now. It's like, like I really can't tell if my streams go well or not. Like, I hope it's running smoothly. But that's kind of all I'm going off of, unfortunately. Alright, Toxapoke is all well and good. Hold on. I mean, probably gonna heal you when I get to the Pokemon Center anyway, but you're actually gonna go in here. But we're not really done yet. I want to, at the very least, get these 3 done. And then, we'll at least have enough to work with, basically. So really, if anything, let's at least try to head over to the tropical biome. I don't even think it's called the tropical biome. And finish our training there. Oh, I think it's called the coastal biome. So I just need a good way to get to the coastal biome. Then we will finish our training there. I don't think you're a shiny. You just got that reflection. That's the last of the 4 that we're gonna be doing. I see the coastal biome. It's right over there. Alright. Ow. Wee. Oh, we actually got a trainer we can fight. Haven't done one of those in a while. um... Hmm. Alrighty. You're gonna do this crap. Figure try to take at least one out. Really? You're gonna use Waterfall against my Metagross? Interesting. Yeah, that rain dance ain't helping out there, Chief. Alright, now... Concerning this guy... yeah, but he's gonna be hard to hit. Okay, well, at least that hit him. Ah, disrespect. Well, I say we're pretty much almost done with training. For now, at least. We might have to do a little bit more down the road, but... But now the question is, we need to get to the coastal biome. Oh, well, we can find another trainer. Man, this certainly beats trying to trying to nail down Chanseys. Take care of you, and take care of you. Oh, that was nice. Wow, that surprisingly didn't do as much as I thought it was going to. Ow. Darn it. Well, I mean, I wasn't really training Zoroark anyway. Oh, you have another one. Alright, Ghoulie, get on out there. I kind of don't want to immediately drain all my items, so, yeah. Okay, yeah, those are all the Pokemon I kind of wanted to train up, so... Let's go to the Central Plaza and get our team ready. Alright. Well, I mean, hopefully it goes smoothly, because, this could be very tricky. Because I do have a lot of Pokemon that ground types aren't exactly a good matchup for. Or Steel. And I know there's going to be one particularly nasty one inside Lacey's team. It is going to be an Excadrill. Which is what my Ogerpon is for. Alrighty. I say we have a very good lineup going here. Alright, coastal biome we go. You know what, before I forget, let's actually mark on the map where to find her. Or, to save myself the trouble, I could just fly over there. That works too. Welcome to the Coastal Plaza. We're the team that supports Miss Lacey of the Elite Four. And you're Samiri, right? One of the BB Elite challengers? You'll need to hand over 50 PP if you want to take on the Elite Trial here. Are you ready and willing to pay? Yep. I got plenty. Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. We need you over here, Miss Lacey. Coming! Oh, if it isn't Sumera, I'm so glad you decided to pay me a visit. Please follow me. I'll show you to the trial site. Yeah, her trial is essentially a pop quiz. Thank you for coming to the Coastal Plaza to challenge me. And I really am sorry for the way I protested you joining the BB League, Sumeri. Of course, it is true that it's quite irregular under the bylaws of our school clubs. But mainly, I didn't want you to get dragged into the drama that's been troubling the club lately. I suppose our trial's officially begun, though, so let's get to it and have some fun. The trial that I came up with is a Pokemon quiz. I'll ask you 5 questions about Pokemon. If you can answer them all correctly, then you pass. Are you ready to attempt my Pokemon quiz, Sumeri? I'm ready. Great, then I'll just get everything ready. Question 1. Alright, here we go. And look, it's everyone's favorite Pokemon, Pikachu, here to help. And with that, question 1. Pikachu is an electric-type Pokemon well known for producing electricity within its body. But which part of its body does it store the electricity that it generates? Go right for the body part that you think is correct. That would be its cheeks. Ding ding ding, you got it. Pikachu stores electricity in the electric sacs in its cheeks. If you poke the sacs, you'll get a little shocked, but don't you think they're just super round and cute? Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. It's Venonat. Take a look at Venonat here. It's bigger than you think it would be, isn't it? But it's also fluffy and squeezable. Yeah, she does this a lot. Even on the darkest of nights, Venonat is able to use a certain part of its body like radar, which allows it to detect surrounding objects. What part of Venonat's body acts like radar? Go right for the body part you think it's correct. Well, that'd be its radar-like eyes. Ding ding ding, that's right, it's Venonat's big eyes that serve as radar. Isn't Venonat even more adorable when you think about how it sees a whole world we can't see? Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. Getting weary of my quiz? How about a cup of tea? Or maybe these 3 tea siblings? Here's question 3. Sinistea like to live in precious antique teacups. But there are a lot of phonies out there. It's hard to tell which cups are genuine and antiques. One of these three Sinestees is an antique form Sinestee, meaning it found a real antique cup. So which Sinestee has the real deal? Okay. That would be the one that has the little mark underneath its cup. Ding, you spotted it. That's right, an antique form Sinestee could be recognized by the mark on the bottom of its cup. But it doesn't matter whether they're antique form or phony form, they're all so darn cute. Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. This is the Meteor Pokemon. Meteor. It comes in all different colors, you know. I'll first ask you to take a good look at this pinkish Meteor for me, okay? Oh boy. Alright guys, mix yourself up real good. Yeah, it's one of those. I gotta follow along with how they move. Alright, last quiz question. Oh, look, here comes Granbull. Maybe it heard the word pink and decided to stop by. This little sweetie is one of my own Pokemon. It's always with me. One last question, question 5, will involve Granbull here. Granbull is a quiet, delicate, and lovable Pokemon, of course, but can you tell me this? When I take a nap with my adorable Granbull, which body do I use as a pillow? Jeez. Yeah, I kind of go for what looks like the softest part of its body. You managed to get all 5 of my questions right, which means, congratulations, Samira, you officially cleared my elite trial. Alright, so now we can fight against Lacey. Why don't we head back to the plaza? Yeah, I wanna check my team real quick. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Let me properly introduce myself for this. I am Lacey of the Elite Four. I really didn't expect I'd get a challenge from someone like you, Samiri. Rightfully, you do belong to a different school. Honestly, I'm still a bit shocked, but I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of our battle. So, let's see. First of all, I should tell you I mostly use fairy-type Pokemon. There's nothing like an adorable pink fairy, right? They're all weak to poison and steel. Anything too caustic or cutting just doesn't suit them. Oh, but you must know all this already, right, Samiri? Now, for this battle, I'm not going to hold anything back. I want to be sure you walk away with a proper understanding, after all. You're about to learn that cuteness is real strength. Alright, starting out with Whimsicott and Granbull. This time, I'll be facing you with my usual party as a member of the Elite Four. Alright, Intimidate, which doesn't really help Igloo out here, but... Ah, light screen. It's a rock solid strategy to go after weaknesses, which is why I'll be turning it right back on you. Alright, Rimsaka kind of hung in there with its focus sash. But it's not going to stick around for long. Alright. Stomping Tantrum. Ah, shoot. This is why I led with Glitor. Alright, so... I think for now, let's just go down the line. Oh! Well, looky that! I also got one! Okay, so... Oh, shoot. Alright. Alright, Grandmaster. Alright. Here comes pain in the ass number 1. Alright. Eating a berry. Alright. Come on, Grandmaster, I need you to hang in there. Alright. Yeah, that Primarina moving first ain't helping me out here. I mean... Didn't do a bad job there, Toxapoke, I will say that. Alright. I think I need Ogerpon to come out next, and I know exactly why. Oh, you're sending out Creamy out now. Oh. That, huh. Okay. Not exactly, what I was expecting here. Oh, but Ogerpon goes first. Perfect. Alright. Why did you have to land that kind of hit? Now, that's just not right. Well, I kinda need it. Alright. Oh, you likely also had a focus sash, didn't you? Or leftovers. Okay, light screen's off. Here's pain in the ass number 2. Wait, are you... Which Pokemon are you terrasolizing? Ah, you're terrasolizing the Excadrill. Ah. Oh. That Rocky helmet definitely helped, though. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, recover, really? Okay, I only have 2 Pokemon left, so... Alright, that Excadrill really has to go. Oh, come on! Alright, it's gone. Alright, it's a 1v1 now. Alright. That's 3 down. Alright, that went definitely, That was a little close, but that went better than I thought it was going to. Ooh, this one is just too cute. I'm gonna make myself a backup copy or 3. I'll give you this as well, as proof of your cuteness. You really are very strong when you get serious at battle, Sumeri. I wonder how far you'll be able to get facing off against the strongest trainers in our school. I'll be keeping an eye on you and your progress. Alright, well, we got 1 left. And it's this guy. Yo, 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 champ in the making. That's 3 of the Elite 4 you trounced now. Seeing how far you're getting is making me sweat a little. Lacey's all about cuteness, and that's what helps make her Pokemon stronger. She's so into her team, training the little cuties, it doesn't even feel like work to her. Wild, right? I bet it's the same for you, huh? You work so hard at it because you like it. Unlike a certain someone who seems busy running himself and everyone around him into the ground just to get a bit stronger. You know, Lacey's polite to everyone else, but she's really blunt with me. I wonder why. You know, bud, seeing skills like yours up close and personal really leaves an impression. No wonder it had such an effect on Kieran. But enough about that. I guess your Elite 4th match is gonna be against me. Nice of you to save the best for last. You gave me plenty of time to get ready. See you soon. Show us what you got. Alright, so his deal is they're just going to be Pokemon matches, but the trainers that you have to face before him, you can only use Pokemon that you caught in the terrestrialization area. So you can't use Pokemon that you caught elsewhere. That does not apply. That does not apply matches with him, though. So, let's, okay, Ogerpon isn't really going to help us for this one. Now, Quackagogo will likely be helpful. I know, Bridgen, Bridgegon will be helpful. Let's see, Crikey, Cooley. I mean, I kind of already have a bit of a team. Okay, and Dirtgon's going to be pretty helpful too. So, let's see. I think in a sense we already have a team kind of ready to go. So, let's just kind of make this a little more varied a little bit. Here, let's even put Lapras in there. Toxbug, Bridgeton. Dirtgon. And hell, 10,000. I know, I got 3 steel types in there, but... And then I'm going to change it up a little bit. But yeah, these are all Pokemon that I caught in the... Terra area, so... We're gonna... Here, let me also kind of... straighten out. Okay, we're gonna set that as the destination, and we're gonna fly to the rest area because it's the closest to him. And then we're gonna get this underway. No, I don't want to fight the Elk. All right, we're gonna save. Welcome to the Polar Plaza. We're the team that sports Drayton of the Elite Four. And you're Samiri, right? One of the BB League challengers? You'll need to hand over a 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Trial here. Are you ready and willing to pay? Except, you don't for this one. Whoa, hold up. My friend here gets in free. Are you sure, Drayster? The rules stay. Just charge it to my account. That ought to take care of it, yeah? That's a... Okay, understood. I'll make an exception. Many thanks, my man. There's my champ in the making. Thanks for coming. Let's hit the battle court real quick. Feast your eyes on the majesty of the Polar Plaza Battle Court. Nah, it's basically the exact same battle court in the other plazas, just colder. I'm a cold weather kind of guy, not what you expect from a dragon type user, right? Anyhow, buddy, you came to do my elite trials, not listen to me ramble, so let's hop to it. I call my elite trial terrarium-only battles. Your goal is to clobber 3 of your fellow elite clubbers in battle. Simple enough, right? But it's called terrarium-only for a reason. You can only use Pokemon that meet 2 conditions. First, they gotta be Pokemon that were caught living wild in the terrarium. Second, you gotta be the one who caught them. Unless if your whole party of Pokemon meets those conditions, no elite trial for you. I know, I'm asking a lot, but what fun would it be if you just dipped into your vault of beefy Pokemon and cheesed your way through? Your opponents are under the same conditions, so you can't be too mad about it. What do you say, bud? Ready for my elite trial? So yeah, you also can't use Pokemon that you traded with other people. I'm ready. Hello, let's go. My trial's about skill, but it's chill. Take it at whatever pace you want. If you want to dive right into battling your 3 clubmates, go nuts. Rather stroll around the terrarium catching Pokemon first? No problem. So go on, get out there and chill it up. Good luck, everyone. Give it your best shot. So yeah, you are allowed to continue catching Pokemon even if after starting the elite trial. They'll just be here, freezing their butts off. So yeah, these guys will just have whatever. It's Drayton that'll have the dragon types. This surprisingly works out for me. Down this guy goes. Aw, man. Well, at least Igloo took it like a champ. I know Bastiodon's kind of beefy, so that doesn't really help. There we go. And that's it. Your Pokemon are like gems. Alright, you likely have ice types. So yeah, I guess they kind of give a clue to what exactly they have. Her name's literally Winter. Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna Confuse Ray you. And I'm gonna Ironhead you. Ah, critical hit, not bad. Hit yourself. Hey, yeah! Alright, let's see. I still want to take out that Dugong, so bam! Oh, nice. Way to go, you two. You use electric types. Why the heck am I starting out with Lapras then? It's like, oops. Alright, Substrika and Magnezone. Huh, interesting. First off, one of these is a no-go here. Let's see. Oh, I don't need to necessarily switch you out, though. You could still be handy. Alright, Durkon. Dang. Yeah, that probably did it. Flame charge, interesting. Too bad it didn't really help your Substrike out, though. Alright, so far so good. How's electrifying, alright? Okay, alright. So that makes it 1, 2, 3. Nice, you went and beat all 3 of them. Which means this Elite Trial is Elite Complete. Alright, my Elite Club assistants, retreat on the double. Ain't they great? No grumbling or nothing. Bunch of sweethearts. Looks like it's finally time for you and me to battle. Guess you're still using the party your buddy to a challenge though, huh? Go ahead, take a sec to change it up. Unless if you want to dive right into battle. Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, I also don't really have any fairy types that could kind of help me out here, so it's gonna be basically the old school Ice and Dragon combo. But yeah, let's switch it up a tad. Toxapoke, you're gonna be switched out for Quack-a-Go-Go. Let's see. Anyone else that could be kind of helpful here? This is where it gets a little tricky. I mean, overall, Hell 9000 is a good one to start out with. I mean, I got like a beefy front end. Alright, let's try it. Alright, it's on. Here should be good. You know, I was thinking about that look you get when you're in battle, and I realized I've only seen you like that from the sidelines. Guess now that I know what it's like to face you from across the court, let me be real. I'm counting on you to conquer the whole BB League, bud. I mean it. I need you to pull this off. You gotta come through with me. That said, I'm not just gonna roll over and miss out on the fun, so watch out. But no need for us to get all official or anything. Just battle me normally like you would anybody else, Sumire. Here's the 100% Dracer truth. I'm so psyched I'm practically tingling. So why don't we get this rolling nice and easy? Let's go, bud. Show me a good time. Yeah, he's kind of the toughest for a reason. Don't let me down, bud. No one wants to see me ugly cry. Alright. I got 2 Pokemon with Ice Beam. Heading their way. Ah, shoot. I was hoping I could get the Magnet Rise up. Lycan lost some of its HP. Alright, the Tailwind to increase the speed of his team. Alright, Flygon's out. Whoa, not a lot of types can make me eat a super effective hit. Alright, Sceptile. Alright, we also got to get that Dragonite out. And I am going to heal up Metagross. Something tells me I kind of need him around for a bit. Wow, that's who you're Leaf Storming. Using the Leaf Storm mod. Interesting. And the Thunder Punch? Man, you just want to ignore my Lapras. Oh, that's probably why. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do it again. Alright. Let's see now. Okay. That's a little concerning. Ah, Hercules, you managed to make it to hang in there for me. Alright. Perfect. I needed that. Alright. Need a max potion Lapras, because, that's kind of been helping me out a bit here. Kingdra, though. Maybe we'll see what a Hammer Arm does to it. Yep, just keep using Leaf Storm. Oh, man! I mean, you did pretty good, Hal 10,000. You did pretty good. Okay. Alright, Igloo. Let's see now. We're gonna have to kind of team up on that Sceptile there. hurricane. Interesting. Man. Okay, Sceptile's out. Okay, that's not super effective, but it did something. Ugh, that Haxorus is gonna be especially nasty. Okay. Definitely full restore on you. Need to get rid of you pronto. I mean, that Kingdra is gonna be its own set of problems, but yep. Oh, but you're hurting your own Kingdra too. Way to go there, buddy. Dang, Igloo went down. Hey, your Haxorus is doing the hard part for me. Alright. Huh. Oh, okay, this guy's coming out. Okay, yep. That's his special Terramon. Oh. Alright, Kingdra's out of here. Alright, Moxie. A little nervous. Oh yeah, it has Electro Shot. And I think there's a Power Herb involved too. Yep. It's alright, you did good, Hercules. You did good. Alright, Dirt God. Need you out here. Hey, not bad. Aw, man. Well, that power herb only works once there, buddy. And I have enough Pokemon, and I have enough... Wait, what? Oh, it wasn't a power herb. It was a rain dance that allowed for one hit. I mean, for one turn. Dang. I mean, I still got this. He's got to take out 2 Pokemon. Alright, that also went better than I thought it was going to. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that was ridiculous. So much fun. I knew inviting you to join the League Club was the right move. And I guess if you could beat me, we'd make you a full member finally. What do you say? Ready to be the real deal? Bless you and your generous heart. Come on, let's get a photo of you for the club roster. Lacey probably would have wanted a more serious photo. She may not be thrilled, but oh well. I feel like there was one more thing I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, we gotta give TMs to whoever who beat us Elite Four members. I gotta go grab that. Wait here a sec. Yeah, he totally forgot. Sorry for the holdup. I'm back. That's the BB Elite Four all beaten. You schooled every Elite one of us. Here's your reward, like I said. Guess I should have cleaned it, but what's a little dust between friends? Man, it's like I blinked and you plowed through the whole BB League. You know what's next for you, right, bud? You're good enough to beat all Elite Four of us, so you and only you have the right to challenge the sitting BB League champion, Kyrian. You really kept me waiting. Yeah, no kidding. Took you a while to beat the Elite Four. Kinda slow for you, isn't it? Nice, Kieran. You really got Sumeri on the brain, huh? I could say the same thing about you, Drayton. You sure are putting a lot of effort into helping Sumeri out. Who wouldn't help out a new student? Gotta be good to our fellow humans. That's rich coming from you. Whatever you're planning, it's about to come to an end. Sumeri. Let's settle who's the strongest between us two, once and for all. It's finally time. I'm pumped for you. We'll have to go sign you up at the front desk to get your championship match going. No sense waiting around. Let's go. I kind of would like to train up first. Oh, good. It doesn't immediately take me there. Okay. So, yeah, you would have to go out of the terrarium and challenge Kieran right at the front where you kind of started the whole Blueberry Academy stuff. But we're not at that point yet. You know, because we're going to go back to training. Hello! Thanks for joining in the stream. Hope you're doing alright. Let's see. Well, Ogerpon is already at level 82. Quackagogo is already at level 84. These two are pretty much set to go. I want to finish with Shonime. Let's see. Screamagator. I want to get these guys to kind of 82 as well. Grandmaster, and there's one other Pokemon that I really want to get there, but I kind of have to get to a specific spot. That is my Miraidon, who is currently at level 78, so that will probably arguably take the longest time to train up. So let's see. Let's get my other two old hats in here, Frostbite and Zoroark. Okay. But we got some backup options in case if that roster doesn't really pan out. But it should. In fact, I'll even go so far as to kind of start putting folks kind of alongside everybody else. So yeah, I mean, not only did we finish up that very long training session in between Elite Elite Four BB Elite Four members, I actually kind of am starting up the training session in regards to what is essentially the one of the final big battles of the expansion. Might even get Iron Jerk sometime to shine here. Alrighty. But I am actually gonna take a quick restroom break, and we will continue on with the rest of the stream. So I will be back. All right. Oh, no, I don't want to come on. I'll listen to the voice. All right, I'm back. Alrighty. So, with how quickly, kind of got this, done, I'm actually kind of setting up for this to be uh the last part of the kind of the whole playthrough, or at least the last planned part. Because I did mention earlier that, because I had to go through kind of like a whole. Because I had to kind of go through like a whole spiel of potentially needing to update my computer for Windows 11 and needing to kind of see how well that all works. you know, it's gonna potentially put me in a little bit of a soft hiatus for a bit. Um, so, in order to kind of, potentially kind of keep this channel active a little bit until I get everything sorted out, I am going to do a bunch of kind of streams that are easy to, like, not necessarily commit to, but I could still just kind of do. Like, I plan on revisiting the solo gates for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I plan on maybe doing some fighting games, doing some more discussion videos. The other thing that I was thinking of doing was there are a couple of things involved in regards to Pokedex completion, as well as some other extra stuff in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I was thinking I would have some extra parts dedicated to doing just that. So that way they don't have to be part of like the full playthrough. Because I did manage to commit to doing that for a while in my Scarlet version. It does eventually kind of wear you down a little bit, so I did kind of stop after a while, which could very well happen here as well. Like, I might do some, like, 4 or 5 extra parts and be like, okay, that's good, or something. But at least it at least gives me something to kind of do that, I don't have to have this channel completely dormant, after a while. Aside from the other reasons why, I just, am go completely silent for a while because, life likes to get in the way, As it always does. Life always does seem to get in the way. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to get, like, everyone to, like, level 82 and stuff. I just need to find a good spot, and then... That also includes Miraidon, so Miraidon does have, like, a bit of a way to go, so... I just want to find a good spot for the Miraidon. But of course the trading might continue into next part. Okay, hold on. Let's get off. No, get off. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to chancy hunt when you're on your feet. That's kind of why my Miraidon hasn't exactly seen a whole lot of experience, unfortunately. But of course, let's also kind of not completely dedicate to Chanseys. because that's kind of what made the last couple of streams kind of grinding streams, you know? But yeah, I'm kind of setting things up for the next stream to kind of be it, you know, as it were. Because even if I still don't finish grinding today, you know, I might still get enough done to where, you know, I could still do the champion fight. And if the champion fight goes well, then I can do like the last part of the expansion, which is the Area Zero revisit, and then I can do the special epilogue after that. It just really depends on how long I feel like streaming today. Because I am almost at the 2-hour mark. But, you know, I still feel at least I could stream for like another hour or so. So the hope is that, you know, we get most of the grinding done. You know. But yeah, you know, after a year and a half, we're actually almost there. You know, yeah, I wanted to be done with this a lot sooner. I actually even wanted to be done with another playthrough entirely in addition to this. That's unfortunately not how everything worked, though. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, that's not gonna work out well. Here, let's actually send out my Miraidon. Miraidon, come back! Come on, Miraidon! Oh, I probably could have used a super potion. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry, I kind of got the little icky stuff caught in my throat, unfortunately. Like I said, I had to recover from con crud, and some of that stuff still hasn't quite left me just yet. So, didn't want to... Didn't want to have to deal with anything particularly nasty while I was streaming, you know? Ouch. Oh man, this sucks. It's like the game knew I was over-relying on grinding chances. You know what? Before I change anybody in my party, let's have a picnic. I'm gonna make a sandwich. What's the craziest one that I can make? Ultra hefty sandwich. Who's ready for a heart attack? I am. We'll put this huge portillo tortilla, this full hamburger patty, 3 links of herb sausage, this entire fried fillet, this little helping of potato salad, and some slices of prosciutto. How's this sucker gonna fit? Oh, it didn't even bother. All done. Behold my masterpiece. What even is this? Here, let's make another one. Here, we kind of need a bit of a palate cleanser. Let's do an ultra sweet sandwich. Apparently, it is kind of like a thing in Japan where it's like some of the sandwiches they offer are like dessert sandwiches. So what they do is like they have like not even in like on dessert bread, but they actually have like cream, like whipped cream and even like whipped cream and fruit in between like normal pieces of bread, and it's like sure you can't do it like in between like in in between like a Long John donut or something. It's a little it's interesting to say the least. I'm sure it's completely normal over there as opposed to, you know, what we got, because I mean, here we fry our, well, not where I'm at. Like I know southern states like to fry their Twinkies. So, yeah, it's just it's interesting to say the very least. All right, we made a couple of sandwiches. All right, let's back up. Okay. Yeah, it's like I got 3 Pokemon that are ready at any point in time. It's just... level grinding can be the worst, especially at higher levels. Not impressed. Ow. Hey. Not cool, man. You can't thrash me around, though. I know, it's just gonna take forever for Maridon to... Well, that helped. I mean, I don't want to use all of these, cause especially when I get around to doing the if I ever do the Pokedex stuff, a lot of it's gonna involve leveling up Pokemon. That's what I'm gonna need those candies. But yeah, it's just like, man, that would have taken forever if I just have done it the usual way with Miraidon. It's just like, I've already been through so much training. So much training. I just kind of want things to kind of get a little bit of a move on, you know? You know, if I can fight Kieran this stream, I totally will. And then just have it be the Area Zero and epilogue stuff. For the next stream. But it's like, you know, he's not exactly a pushover. You know, he's really playing, you know, even though he was playing for keeps, you know, back in the Kitakami part of the expansion, it's like, no, this time he's like, for realsies play for keeps, you know? Alright, we got a couple that are level 82. Okay, well, first off, we need to give you a different health item. I would like for you to have your... Where is it? Your cornerstone mask. Alright. Alright, level 82. And level 82. Yeah, we'll have the Iron Jerk out for a bit. But out of curiosity, let's see who else would be a nice thing to trade. Well, I mean, you can be an alternative just in case we're having trouble. So, let's see. We'll have Chimney available. Oh, Chansey. Yes, run towards me. Run towards your doom. And not fighting with you, though. You're not going to be much help. You're not really going to be much help either. Let's see how much a Starbucks will probably give me. Alright, Grandmaster is good to go. One more spot. Okay, who am I training? Igloo has been pretty darn good. I know, I specifically kind of want my Miraidon as part of the team. It's like, it's like... Not this one, this one. Okay, so... But I'm training. I'm ended up training some good backup options. Not for nothing, I'm getting some good backup options in there. Iron Jerk wants to learn Outrage. Should I let it learn Outrage? Probably not. Your attack sucks. Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily suck, but it's nowhere near as good as its special attack, so, yeah. Outrage would be more fitting for its prehistoric counterpart, Koraidon. Ooh, another Chansey. Now I'm fighting him. Good. That terrestrialized Tauros really wants to throw hands with me, doesn't it? We might actually be doing the championship fight today. That's kind of wild. Oh, so hey! This might actually do it, though. To be fair, this might actually do it. That is pretty much it, actually. Like, we kind of essentially got our full team. Wrong one. All right, we did it. We trained everybody. I say let's get everybody healed. And we're actually going to make our attempt for the championship match. This is a real deal. We're doing it. Actually, we'll do one more one more picnic outing. And just to go through all the half of the adventure just like that. Picnic time. I know it's a bit rainy. Let's see, what can we do here? Here, let's do an ultra smoky sandwich here. Getting some smoked filet. Watercress. Red onion. And basil. Yep. Whoops. Nom. I am not sure what I made. Tasty Very original. Sure, we'll go with that. We're making another sandwich. Okay, we'll do an ultra egg sandwich. Here we got egg. Then we got cheese. We got some red onion. That cheese is totally clipping through the egg. And we got some cucumber. Alright, we did it! Yay! Ultra egg sandwich. All right. I know one of these is gonna... There we go. Just need to fly there. Alright, save. Hey, yo, Sumire. Ready to sign up for your official match? You're Sumire, yes? Let me get your championship match set up. This will take just a moment. So, Sumire, you said you and Kieran are friends, right? Huh, no kidding. here's the Dracer take. I liked Kieran better when his hair was down. He used to be this quiet little guy, tremble like a leaf, had all the spine of a wimpod. He hid behind Carmine if he so much breathed too loud, but I tell you what, when I came to Pokemon battling, I never saw so much joy in anyone's eyes as in his. But then, out of nowhere, he changed. Now he's relentless, pushes himself, pushes everyone around him. Nothing good's gonna come of this. Someone's gotta snap him out of it. I tried, but couldn't do it. I guess I've gone soft from the lazy life, so now I guess it fails to you. Sorry, bud. Sorry to keep you waiting. Everything's ready. Are you ready to battle Kieran, the BB League champion? Yep. Understood. Your championship match will begin soon. Please make sure you are ready. Well, it's all up to you now, Sumire. Me and the other Elite 3 will be cheering for you. This is an official BB League announcement. A championship match is about to begin at the battle court near the entrance to the academy. If you would like to watch the match, please make your way there. Yep, we're finally gonna fight against him on his own court. Kept me waiting. I worked so hard for a chance to show you what I can really do, Sumire. I put everything into studying and making my Pokemon stronger. I crushed the Elite Four and became champion. All of that hard work. All of it. All of it was just so that I could beat you. Right here, right now. Yeah, he's kind of got a little obsessed. Yeah, Politoed and Dragonite. I know I'm making the right choice. You'll understand that soon enough. You got some nerve. Bringing out the Ogre now of all times? Yeah, he's gonna purposely target Ogerpon, by the way. It's kind of a little special thing that he does if you bring Ogerpon out. So I'm gonna take advantage of that and use Spiky Shield. Okay, alright. Not really effective. Lowering my attack, though. Oh, but you risen my attack sharply. And he got hurt by the Rocky Helmet. How do you like that? See how hard I trained? Not like the kid you battled in Kitakami, huh? Yeah, but that move might not be helpful for you there, buddy. Down goes your Dragonite. Alright, he got a critical. Wowzers. Doesn't matter if the tight matchups work out for you, though. I still win. Even luck's chosen you over me. It's not fair. It's just not fair. I mean, you're making good use of that Weather Ball, though. It's alright there, Grandmaster. You did pretty good. Alright, but now who do I use next? Well, since he's got that Rain Dance out. Okay, he's got Porygon Z, which is a little concerning. Alright, I'm thinking about power-whipping that Power Toad and close combating that Porygon Z. Ice Beam. Ooh. Alright, the Politoed's out. Alright, that's 3 of his Pokemon out. Alright, Grimmsnarl. And his Cineroar. That rain dance ain't doing so hot for you right now, I bet. Okay, I think I could still make use of that spiky shield, and we are gonna do Aqua Step against the Cineroar. Then after that, I really gotta heal Ogerpon. Yeah, oops. Okay, that Incinerate might take it down a tap, but oh, the Rain Dance kind of helped. Yeah, speed rose to Aqua Step, and attack's gonna rise to Moxie. Just go down already! How are you still standing after I've thrown everything I had at you? Alright, that's his strongest Pokemon. Interestingly enough, the TM Dragon Cheer, is how you evolve that Driplet into Hydrapple. I'm gonna use a Max Potion on Ogerpon. Quackagogo is going to use Aqua Step on Grimmsnarl. Ogerpon is thrilled to bits. I don't need the Hulk me anymore. I change, and I'll show you I can change again. Yeah, the Terror type is fighting. I'm capable of winning too, you know. Victory will be mine and mine alone. I mean, you're kind of not to do it. Oh, ow. You did pretty well, Ogerpon. Did pretty well. Alright. Alright, Shonime. How you do a play rough against that guy? Alright. I'll take care of the Grimmsnarl. Ah! Well, who would have thunk it? Alright. We cleared the BB League. What? He actually lost? Let's go, guys. Yeah. No, why? This wasn't supposed to happen. No, 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 no! Way to go, both of you. That was awesome. Oh, honestly, Crispin, read the room, would you? Wait, Drayton! Good match, you two. Too bad about the outcome, though, huh? Ex-champion? Okay, that was a low blow there, man. Look at you, buddy. Way to go. Guess we got a new BB League champion. The Academy's got a prize for people like you who made it all the way to being champion. Here, all yours. Well, yeah, we got another Master Ball. Hey, Kieran. This may not mean much coming from a guy who couldn't beat you, but I wish you go back to having fun with all this. I get that burning desire to win. I mean, who doesn't like winning? Just don't let that desire burn you to a crisp. It's hard to watch. Come on, let's all go and win next time. Come again? I won't lose. Next time for sure. I'll win. Next time, I'll win. Dude, you gotta stop, man. This is not getting healthy. Sumeri, Oof. If we might, interrupt? Well, first, of course, we want to offer Sumeri our congratulations for becoming champion. It really is an amazing achievement. Something that should be celebrated. But with the way things are now, I'm sorry to say that it does, well, complicate matters. We're having a bit of a hard time knowing how we ought to proceed. Proceed with what? Well, think about it for a moment, would you? If Sumeri's our champion, that means she's head of the league club. But she's an exchange student. What's our long-term plan here if she doesn't stick around? There are so many particulars to sort out. Oh, yeah. And of course, if Kieran rejoins the Elite Four after having lost the rank of champion, that would put Crispin out of our ranks. What? Me? That's bad, isn't it? I like to hear from Kieran himself what he would like to do next. Kieran. Unfortunately, we do not have time to figure that out. BB League champion Kieran, top Elite Four member Drayton, Carmine of Class 3-2, Sumire, our exchange student. Miss Breyer and some guests would like to see you. Please proceed to Classroom 1-4 as soon as possible. What could that be about? Now's really not the time. BB League champion Kieran, huh? They're going to need to update that. Drayton, can you seriously not right now? It's just not right, and it's certainly not kind. Well, we shouldn't leave Miss Breyer hanging, or we'll never hear the end of it. Go on ahead, Sumeri. We'll meet you there. I'll make sure Kieran comes too, even if I gotta carry him. Alright, this is concerning with the final stretch of the game. By and by. Here we are, Miss B. Thank you all for coming. I'm pleased to inform you that some very special guests are here to see you today. They left for a tour of the school... Can't speak. They left for a tour of the school mere minutes ago, but I believe they will return soon enough. In the meantime, I'll fill you all in on the situation. Please, have a seat. Don't mind if I do. These knees are creaking. Oh, please, you're not old enough for that yet. Ah, Sumire. I heard you were busy battling your way up the BB League. But to think you make it as far as champion, what a dazzling accomplishment. Sorry, Miss Briar, but could we leave all that for another time? What's this thing you wanted to tell us about? My apologies, that was insensitive of me. Let me get straight to today's topic then. I want all of you here to join me on an expedition to the secluded and mysterious Area Zero. Area Zero? That's the place in Paldea you wanted to visit, right? You got permission? My main goals are to investigate the terrestrial phenomenon and to gather samples of the crystal present in the crater. But to be honest, I also have one more ambition for this trip. I'm hoping that we can find Terapagos, the legendary Pokemon slumbering in Area Zero. Terapagos, a legendary Pokemon? A rather exciting idea, isn't it? There you are, Gita. I was just getting the kids up to speed. I do apologize for my tardiness. Champion Sumire, I certainly didn't expect to run into you here. Ah, of course, you must be participating in the student exchange program. Sumire just got crowned our new BB League champion, too. Your talent is as brilliant as always, I see. Truly a wonderful thing. If you'll be going along, then I suppose that bodes well. Is it alright if I explain the situation to the children, Briar? By all means. First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gita. I am the chairwoman of the Pokemon League in Paldea. More than a decade ago, the Pokemon League provided support for research on Area Zero, the great crater at the center of Paldea. Once that research was complete, we shifted our duties to monitoring and managing the area. Area Zero is full of mysteries, and also danger. Generally speaking, the area is off limits even for research. That being said, recently we had to confront the possibility that dangerous Pokemon could escape the area. There is a clear need for further research, and quickly. But at our Pokemon League, we had trouble finding capable personnel, not to mention time, to study Area Zero. So, you reached out to me, as I had been requesting access to the area for quite some time now. I apologize that we are not better equipped to deal with this ourselves. Blueberry Academy has a wealth of highly skilled trainers with well-trained Pokemon. And with Champion Sumire also on the team, I know I could safely initiate a new expedition. This is entirely voluntary, of course, but it'd be very reassuring to have you with us. What do you say? Will you join our little team as we explore Area Zero? Yeah, it would also be nice if we had, the 3 people I had with me last time. Aren't we gonna ask them about it? Splendid. Well said, Champion Sumire. Well, I think it's already decided that I'm going. Your support will be very useful as always, Carmine. I appreciate having you on board. Sorry, but I'll pass on this one. The League's club's a whole mess right now. We need my steady hand on the wheel here. Sure, you just can't be bothered to travel all the way to Paldea, can you? Guilty. I'm curious on what our mighty ex-champion is thinking, though. I'm going. If there's a legendary Pokemon there, I want to find it and catch it. This time, I won't let this chance go. Interesting. Then it's decided. It's too bad that Drayton won't be joining us, but it seems the team will consist of Carmine, Kieran, Sumire, and myself. You have my thanks for your help on this matter. I look forward to the great findings that you'll no doubt bring back. I'm grateful for the opportunity, Gita. Leave it to me. My dream of exploring Area Zero is finally becoming a reality. Now, time to prepare. Let's meet by the bridge at the Academy entrance as soon as we're ready. Alright, we're also gonna stop by with Gita for... It's been a while, Champion Sumire. Hey, hiya, kiddo. Rika's here too, at your service. Not gonna lie, I never dreamed we'd be running into you. I see you're putting your skills to good use and living up to your title as a Paldea champion, even while abroad. That's what champions do. Indeed, I would expect nothing less from a talented trainer such as yourself. Yeah, definitely got talent. Lots of talent. but not enough to get you off the hook. You went into the Great Crater without the League's permission, didn't you? Don't think you're not gonna get a scolding for that. I'm really sorry. Oh, sure, now you're sorry. I practically fell out of my seat when I heard about where you'd been. Calm down, Rika. No harm came to her, after all. Besides, we have good reason to believe that all of Paldea would have been at risk if Champion Sumeri here hadn't ventured into Area Zero. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true, but... Fine, I'll let you off the hook this one time. You better thank the boss for stepping in. Don't think poorly of Rika, she's just worried about you. Now then, Champion Sumeri. This time, you'll be heading to Area Zero with official League permission. Only a handful of people know about the incident involving the time machine. However, taking into account the dangers of Area Zero, I have elected to inform Miss Breyer of what happened, obfuscating certain details. Speaking of, boss, didn't you say you had something to give to that Breyer person? Yes, I did. I had forgotten about that. Champion Sumeri, would you be so kind as to take this from me? Yep, and we got the Indigo Disc. The namesake for the second part of the expansion. What is that anyway, a TM or something? It is a disc that was sent by an Area Zero researcher to an investor some time ago. I had my investigation team look into it. It's certainly not a TM, nor is it a mere tool for storing data. I honestly have no idea as to its true purpose, but I assume it has to do with Area Zero. I figure that since you're heading to Area Zero, I might as well ask you to investigate the purpose of this disc while you're there. While she's there, huh? Do you want her to pick up some potato salad on the way back, too? I do ask that you return the disc to me if you end up not finding a use for it. There is still so much that we do not know about Area Zero. I know you've already been to its depths, but please exercise some caution while dealing with the environment and Pokemon there. As a champion, it falls on you to protect and guide those accompanying you. Wish I can go with you, kiddo, but I got my own work to do. Do your best down there, but don't push yourself too hard, you hear? Now, please excuse us. Alright. Alright. Now we're gonna check in with our new expedition team. Are you ready to travel to Area Zero, Sumeri? Splendid, we're finally ready to set off then. Are you two feeling alright? Well enough to travel at least? Well, I'm fine anyway. Yeah, me too. I've had time to calm down. Oh, well, that's good. I'm fine. I know what I have to do now. I'll find this Pokemon in Area Zero. No matter what it takes. That's the spirit, Kieran. Something tells me he's not exactly okay. Yeah, it's gonna send us straight to Area Zero. We've made it. I'm finally here. Area Zero. The place I've dreamed about for many years. Whoa, this is incredible. Wowzers. So you've been here before, right, Sumeri? Yeah, with my friends. Friends, huh? You scared me. Honestly, you're too big to be popping out like that, you whatchamatan. So you came here with Sumeri back then too, huh? Oh, you must be that Pokemon that was reportedly first discovered in Area Zero. I'm very intrigued by this specimen, but alas, that's not what we're here for. We're here to go to the deepest depths of Area Zero and see what's even deeper. Deeper down than the Zero Lab? Heath mentioned in his writings that he fell from the depths to someplace even deeper. Wait, hold on, doesn't the depths imply he was as deep as he can get? Yes, it's quite curious, isn't it? However, Heath also wrote that he was utterly unable to recall how he got down there. If his writings are to be believed, there must be an entire uncharted space below Area Zero. Well, either way, we should start by making for the Zero Lab down in the depths. You take the lead, Sumire. Alright, but, that is gonna have to be in the next part, though, and, oh, man, my Pokemon aren't even healed! Wanna lie down for a rest? Yep, I certainly do. Alright, so, yeah. I am gonna actually call it a part here, because if I don't, the next part, and potentially the last part that is basically has, like, all the plot stuff, is gonna be really, really short. I mean, it's already gonna probably be a short part as it is, because, otherwise I'm gonna have to make this part also really, really, really long. So next time, we're not only going to be doing our Area Zero revisit, which will then proceed to be at the end of the game, there's also a special epilogue chapter involving this mythical Pechaberry. So, and it's going to involve both the friend group from the main game and the friend group from this game. So, yeah. I kind of want to have all of that in kind of like the last part, so that way, again, it doesn't end up, the final part doesn't end up being less than an hour, it's already probably going to be less than the average part of this game, of what I've been doing for this game up until this point. So so yeah, hopefully, sometime this month, maybe, or next month, hopefully not another 2 months, we are gonna be concluding the expansion and Pokemon Violet proper, aside, not counting any bonus parts that I might end up doing, of which I will reiterate when I, get to kind of, finishing all that stuff up with the game. Something to also kind of know, my birthday's in a few days, and I missed the opportunity to do this last year. I really want to do a Extra Life birthday stream. And I figured, since it is also the 45th anniversary of Pac-Man, it's going to be Pac-Man themed. Granted, it's also the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers, but I am planning to have something more to that effect later on in the year, provided that all the updates and stuff work out well. So, with all of that said, whether it be the next Pokemon Violet part or, the birthday donation stream, I hope to see you soon. Hopefully not take nearly as long as it did this time. To those who have received their Switch 2s, I hope you're having fun. Hopefully, you're not running into any serious issues. or anything like that, within like the early, release period of the system. And to everyone else, I understand that summer vacation has started for a lot of people, or maybe people are starting up their summer plans. Hope those go smoothly as well. So, with all that said, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful night. Hopefully have a wonderful weekend, and take care.